Yeah, I love you're podcasting well while you're looking for your notes.
All right,
that
listen,
someone
I'll
gave
put
you
this
or whatever.
away because I didn't come on here to have this argument based on electrolytes. But I will sit
Because
here
you're
and
wrong. Because you're wrong.
what am I wrong about, dude? I think you are just so hell bent on the fact that you want to tell the world you're deficient on sodium, which you might be, which I probably don't think you are. Maybe you are. I don't study you daily and what you eat, but I bet you're eating probably more sodium than you really want to lead on to believe. And Dylan even brought that to the surface and admitted that I was right. So listen, I'm not your therapist, your food therapist. We can pretend that you're 100% correct in
I'm
your intake.
surprised. I'm surprised you have any friends. Um,
It's called accountability. You're lucky you've got a great friend that showed up early this morning to talk to you about your deficiencies in life.
yeah,
Um,
you just want to trash a product because you're a competitor of that.
no,
Your
no, 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 no,
product
no,
is
no.
electrolytes.
I didn't say you're trying to get me off here. Like I am a fan of their product. I'm just amazed that the world's now so bought into it. It's been around forever. Salt stick. When's anybody been so sexy, like walking around with salt stick and being like, "Oh, I'm so electrolyzed right now. My
You know why
electrolytes are
salt?
so topped up."
You know why? You know why I didn't like Salt Stick?
Why?
Because when I was training for our 68-mile run,
Yeah.
I would take Salt Stick on my 30 milers or whatever,
Mhm.
and I'd take them on like an empty stomach. When I was in the middle of it, like 20 miles in or whatever, and it would make me dry heave. I would start puking because I had to have like a full stomach. And so I could take Element on an empty stomach. I wouldn't take, when we did our race, I did a thing called Tailwind because it was giving me glucose too. I but I can drink Element all day long. The taste is great. The salt, even if I drank Element straight in the morning without on an empty stomach, it might be a little weird for
But
me.
you know what the difference between salt stick, element, and salt stick, and then element and tailwind is the delivery agent of tailwind and element is water. What I was talking about earlier, the thing that everybody needs to take in more of.
Yeah, but what do you think I was taking my Salt Stick with?
But the thing is you're probably just taking the pills and then having a sip. That's a sip. What you're doing when you're taking in a whole serving of element, which may be 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 serving ratio, is you're taking down 24 ounces to 16 ounces of water, which is the delivery agent, which is the more important of the two things. Having more water in your system is the more important thing. Chronically dehydrated, man. Chronically, severely dehydrated. That's my biggest problem in life, man. Just saying. Listen, I worked out with Cullen yesterday, and you guys are the same age, and he's got 30 times, maybe 50 times more muscle mass than you. What's your answer for that? He doesn't drink electrolyte drinks at all. No answer?
Hmm.
We're not going to talk?
I think if we had a CrossFit competition, I think I could beat Cullen.
I don't know, dude. Dude's a pretty fit motherfucker. He doesn't quit. He gets after it. I'll say he gets after it. Tell me some updates about your life because we're just waiting for Dylan at this point.
If we did, Dylan's not coming. He said it won't. The link won't open for him. I'm gonna try to do it again.
I feel bad for anybody listening to this thing
Why? It's a good episode. People like to
because
hear
it's become a distraction point.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So, what is it? And I also want to get into the BCAA, EAA argument with you, but I don't want to do it till I have the right people on the show.
Oh, my coffee's out here.
All right. Where'd you go? People are going to hate this.
Dude, let's just get into some storytelling about supplement companies. You want to hear a crazy story? I got invited to First Form headquarters, and I didn't know anything about First Form, but that is the craziest company I've ever been to. The people.
What is First Form? I don't know First Form.
I don't know. First Form is like Advocare, or I guess people would describe it as like an MLM supplement company, but they describe it differently.
Is that the one that Rich Froning is does?
That's
Is it
Advocare. That's Advocare. Dude, this company was amazing. It was absolutely massive. Massive, massive, massive. And everyone in there is like working out, super supportive, super awesome. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how have I never heard of this before? Like, I knew about First Form, but I didn't know it was like that. And they were the most incredible company I've ever partaken in. Like, I've gone to, these massive headquarters of companies like Reebok and stuff, and Reebok was lame in comparison to this. Their gym was,
I've been to Reebok headquarters in Boston, and their gym is pretty awesome.
dude, this was like 50x. It was humongous, dude.
Where are they? Where are they located?
St. Louis.
Oh. Next time I perform there, I have no reason to do anything. Why? That's an old trick of mine. That's what you do when you're a child.
What's the trick?
In the microphone.
I didn't even do it. I made that noise with my mouth.
What? So what's the First Form? I've never heard of them. I don't know.
I was just mind blown. I've never been so impressed by a company, the structure, the attitude, and the culture of a company before.
How much money are they giving you?
Nothing. They wanted me to come work with them, but my product directly competes with them. And, I just was like, I'm chasing my dream. I would love to have, like, if I had not started my product, I would have signed up with them in a heartbeat. I was mind blown. And they're huge.
Are they multi-level marketing?
I don't know the exact structure of the company, so I can't really lean on that. Like, I don't want to get in trouble for saying something that I don't fully understand, and it'd be rude of me to do it because I have a good relationship with them, and I don't want to tarnish it with false information. It's run by a guy named Andy Frisella. You should look him up. He's got his own little cult following and attitude towards life, and he's very captivating. People are obsessed with him. And then there's a whole tribe of people underneath him, and that seems to be the way that the company works. And I was just blown away. It was humongous, and they were growing at such a fast rate.